Did they?
Hello, YouTube world. Thanks for checking into Khaliis Take. If this is your first time to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get the newest content, the bonus content. We put out content every day, so you won't miss any content here. What a game, especially for the Clippers. I mean, this is one of those games where I feel like Utah came in this game and underestimated what the Clippers can do. I really did. I feel like Utah just thought they just had the game because they at home with the crowd. Hey, you got to want to win it, though. You got to want it. And the Clippers wanted to come in here and prove to everybody they're still a good team. They're not the best team, but they're still a good team. And if they catch you lacking, they're going to beat you. Or they have an opportunity to beat you. And that's exactly what the Clippers did. The Clippers came in with the right mindset. They came in thinking everybody looking at us as the underdogs. But that's to our advantage. Let's go out there and prove everybody wrong. And that was the mentality they had the whole game. And you can just see the momentum shifting right towards the Clippers' way because Utah was missing shots that they won't miss in game 1 and game 2 in this series. They weren't missing those shots. They were making all of those. Like Jordan Clarkson was making all those shots. But the Clippers did exactly what they did last series against Luka and Dallas. They wore them down because the Clippers have a lot of physical players. So they wear you down after a while just by being physical with you. And, then they got some players like, Patrick Beverley playing you 94 feet from the basket. Patrick Beverley is D'ing you up. You see what I'm saying? So it's like when you look at this team, man, they are stacked. I mean, and I want to say this now. Shout out to Reggie Jackson. He might be their unsung hero. I mean, MVP caliber, player in these playoffs. Because, I mean, if you look at the stretches that Reggie Jackson has had in these playoffs where Kawhi, even when Kawhi was there, Kawhi and PG were struggling. He would literally take over games. He literally would just drop like 10 straight points by himself. And I got to give Reggie some credit, man. He really might be their unsung hero because, I mean, they wouldn't have won some of them games without Reggie Jackson. That 32-11 game, Reggie Jackson, against the Mavericks, Reggie Jackson, he came through. I mean, he just came through a lot of games, seems like, for the Clippers. Even though the Clippers ain't played, they're in the second round, it just seems like Reggie Jackson's been really, really putting in that work, man. You know what I'm saying? No matter who they're playing against, it doesn't matter. Reggie Jackson is showing up. He's showing up as that number 3 guy. And that's exactly what the Clippers need, that number 3 guy to be solid. Give him a solid 15 to 17, like that every night. You know what I'm saying? And in the playoffs, seems like Reggie Jackson's answering that bell. Even a little bit more than Morris, but Reggie Jackson's just playing really good. I got to give him some credit. Shout out to PG, man. Hey, the playoff P is here. You know what I'm saying? No more pandemic. We could leave all that alone. The man came out and played tonight. The man came out and played like he was desperate. He came out and played like he wanted to prove to everybody he is playoff P. And I feel like that's what he did tonight. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was going to have to score like 40 to 45, somewhere in there. But he came close. You know what I'm saying? And he had a really great night, shooting the ball and everything. He did some boneheaded plays like he usually do. I'm not even going to get into those because it's not even worth it, I'm not going to take away from his moment. He played really good. He was their rock, tonight, and he played like it, you know what I'm saying? And the way the rest of them played, Marcus Morris, had like 24 points himself, on 10 of 16 shooting, I think. I mean, those are the little things, the intangibles that the Clippers have to pay attention to. Are we shooting efficient? Are we getting high quality shots? And that's exactly what they were doing. They were getting all the type of shots they liked. They were getting the matchups they like. When Reggie Jackson would switch off on Gobert, I mean, that's the matchup he liked. Paul George went at Gobert. Hey, shout out to Terrence Mann. I can't forget about him. I'm gonna call that one of the best dunks of the playoffs. I don't know. It was just like his moment, so I gotta give it to him. But hey, like I said, the Clippers, they play with an edge. You know what I'm saying? They play with an edge, and that's how they gotta play. I truly believe if they get through this series, if they find a way to get through this series, maybe it's a possible chance Kawhi might come back the next series. I mean, it's a possible chance. Now, they made it to the finals or something. I hope, Kawhi will make it back by then, if they made it that far. But, I mean, this team is really, really good. I mean, if they play like this, I mean, I think they can end this series. Was it Friday? Yeah, I think they can end the series Friday if they keep playing like this. This was impressive. This was probably one of their most impressive wins. I mean, all year, probably. I mean, because the magnitude of this game was, to see if Paul George is going to be pandemic P or playoff P, and Donovan Mitchell is supposed to sit there and take over this game, and Utah's supposed to run away with it. But that wasn't the case. The Clippers were the better team. They looked like the better team when it counted most. The Clippers got 117. The Jazz got 111 for a reason. Clippers were the better team. When I flicked back to because I turned the channel, and when I flicked back, I saw 8 seconds, 117 to 111. I was like, Now, all the people, all the media people, all them, I was just thinking in my mind, I said, I want to hear what all of them have to say tomorrow. I want to hear what every one of them have to say tomorrow after this game. I really do. Because this was probably the Clippers' most impressive win all season long to me. I mean, this was a big game. The magnitude was high, and the Clippers went in there and took care of business. And now Utah is backed into a corner, and they're backed into a big one. Because now the Clippers about to go back home, and I think the Clippers going to finish them out. Not unless Mike Conley come in there and, be their savior, but I don't see that happening, even if he does play, because he's not going to have much rhythm, so we're not really too concerned about that. But I want to see the Clippers close them out Friday. I don't want to go no further than that. So, but we'll talk about that more in the next video. But really impressed by the Clippers. Really impressed. They really put it together. Luke Kennard, they had contribution from everywhere. And they had Utah guessing all night. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to the Clippers, man. Big win. Hope the big homie, Kawhi, get well. Hurry up and come back. We need you. And shout out PG, man, and the rest of the guys. Go Clips. Y'all can do it. But hey, that's my take on the situation. Leave comments in the comment section like always. Let me know what you think. And Cali out.